Hi, this is Tom Hill. This video was made in 1989 for the Flippin, Arkansas high school class reunion. It's kind of crude by today's standards. The black and white video goes all the way back to 1979. I recently digitized it to computer, and the original videotape is no longer usable. All of the video is original, but portions of the audio had to be replaced. It is quite silly, but I hope you enjoy it.
My name is Carlos Cuevas. Most of you probably don't remember that I, Carlos, was a member of the Flippin graduating class of 1979. Well, that's no surprise, since I was pretty much of a loner back then and I didn't pal around with you guys very much. But now, after 10 years, I am just as excited about our reunion as anybody. Let's take a look at some pictures from our class yearbook.
Here is our class picture. That's me in the front row between David Sneed and Bruce Sanders. And here I am standing behind my good friend Larry Kaminsky, who we affectionately called Foot. Probably the high point of my senior year was escorting the homecoming queen, Nita Wayne.
We sure had a great time back then, didn't we? Tonight, I'd like to share with you... Hey kitty, come on, get out of here. Tonight, I'd like to share with you some actual video footage from 1979 with members of our Flippin class. In this next scene, my good friend Carl Ladin is being interviewed by Kenzie Parnella, who does a very clever impersonation of Tom Schneider of The Tomorrow Show. Listen at the end for Carl's very wise bit of philosophical advice.
Do you have a woman, though? Well, I do. I hate to go into your private life, but have you got a cat, you know? A cat? Well, a girl, a woman, you know. Oh. Can't say the other word on national television. I'd kick right off the air. FCC it. I can't tell you. It's really actually a secret. Carl, it's just me and you and 5 million people. Just like in privacy here. Just tell us. Well, yeah, I do. Yeah. What's her name and what's her size? Kathleen is her name. And her size? Bust, 34. Is that it? She's just got a bust and nothing else? Well, I just had to tell you that so you could get a little more excited about the rest of her. 34, 22, 32. Carl, I am so hot right now, I can just boil. Anyway, the clock on the wall says it's about time to go. Do you have one final comment you would like to make to the millions of viewers at home? Yes, I do. It's one thing you have to learn in this world is not to be worried about the world. Thank you, Carl, the philosopher.
Hey, it's Mike Haney, our class president. Hey Mike, would you like to say a few words for the class?
Hello, class of 79. Sorry I couldn't make it to our 10-year reunion. Military commitments dictate otherwise as far as my personal goals, I guess. We'll hope to see you the 15-year. If anybody gets out here in Savannah, give me a call. Number is 912-356-1639. Bye-bye.
Glad you made these movies called Dirty Harry. Are you really that dirty?
Yeah, well, I'm a pretty dirty guy.
Okay, yeah, well, I can understand that. I can tell by looking you're a really dirty guy. Well, not dirt. Don't take it personal. John the cameraman was telling me something that he's seen you in bed with his wife one night. Are you that kind of dirty?
No, not quite that dirty. I mean dirty with
John was mistaken. Don't get upset. Really, you want a beer or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Get him a beer. Right here, have a beer. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, John the cameraman. Okay.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, I don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. Maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love from me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, I don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.